Yo, welcome back. This is DJ Rich Gamer. We got NCAA College Football 27. We're rocking out in the Dynasty. This is the second half of the Oklahoma and Collinwood game.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets higher. Everything becomes more critical.
Come on, y'all. Got to wrap them up, man.
Because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Leaves it in his belly. So runs like that,
Go.
they can really
Go
hold
defense.
field position
Come on,
as they run
man.
at the 35. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Bentley. In traffic, it's Carry-On. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Come on,
They're
man.
running. Sweet cut there. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quick out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Needs it here on 4th down. He's got it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Out wide left, it's Jordan. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The last completion got him 6, now it's 2nd and 4. Tries to get it himself, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
You have got to have pass rushing lean integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown!
He just gave him a touchdown, man. Come on,
They've been calling
defense.
his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding
Like
run
it
right
didn't take
there. But
the
whether
word.
it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can
Nah,
run. So
shut up.
opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Hits the hole. It smothers. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff again. Swamped immediately.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Powers inside. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Now, you want to be a great run deep.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Manning to throw for it on fourth. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And now the Comets are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Snagged in the middle. It's Rocket. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They need a huge play on third and long. Manning from the gun on third down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Fourth down, Manning. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catches it past the sticks. He's still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for...
Throws toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown!
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
This offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Good pass, good catch.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a two-point conversion attempt. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Rides the option. He keeps it. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Rides to the back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here we go. Ready. Sells to fake. Looking down the middle. He's got it. He was just a breath from
Come on, defense.
And he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. We can only imagine more fireworks ahead here in the 4th.
It's a fucking lizard.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. The defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
Extending the play. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's...
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Collinwood sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some
go. Good run. Keep running up the middle.
Guys, back to you.
So they stop it.
Appreciate that, Holly. It's inside. It's smothered. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And now the Comets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back, you can see. Gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now.
Man.
Not the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
And that's the challenge for this defense.
Come on.
It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. second down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Fires quickly. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Short pickup on that one. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Back to throw, it's Manning. Under pressure. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Looking for the end zone. The deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Deep in the end zone, it's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Trying to establish the run. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward.
Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Good hit. Good hit, baby. Let's go.
That quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering?
Samari Matthews. Let's go, boy. And your forced fumble. Like that.
The Comets send their offense out onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming.
Wow.
And you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Arch is going to throw for it. That pass is incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up an incomplete pass.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And now the Comets decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds.
There we go. Good
Here
punt.
comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the counter play.
Good D.
Behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down.
And
Word.
he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the
Yeah,
ball
this
game.
Collinwood defense look
it's a
nice.
pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block
Yeah, we
him.
more of a
They
second
can't
half
stop him,
team.
And he gets the sack.
Colin Simmons.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Gonna run it. It's Hills. Oh, he's got through 3. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take
Hey,
it in.
did that just happen?
My goodness, you're backed
Did
up.
that
Just
really
trying to
just
give yourself
happen?
some space on offense. Forget that.
He ran a
Take it
99-yard
98
touchdown.
yards to the house. You know what's nice? To almost break the 100-yard rushing mark in one play.
Oh, wow. Yeah. He just did that.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they score with a lightning strike. The end-to-end run from their own 1 all the way 99 yards for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Manning with a play fake. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. The throw. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And now the Comets come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. Breaks it to the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And now the Comets look to keep this drive humming. to the back. Maybe a crease. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. And now the Comets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for running room. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words to describe defensive linemen.
And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
And now the Comets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Comets! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. He goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line, and just spectacular work from the return unit on that one. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Motion from the wideout. Drops back. It's Bentley. Caught. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of it.
It's so nice.
That defense nice, bro.
You know a pass is coming. You worked
I
on
just
it all
wish we
week.
wouldn't give
Get
up
your
that
feet
many
set at the
points. We
sticks.
gave up 44
Understand that
points.
quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Turns it loose deep. It's incomplete. They desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Keeps it, looking for room. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
And the Sooners want to crank the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to get the accelerator down and some explosive plays.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Bentley. Keeping his eyes downfield. Jukes his way for more. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs.
Surprised he ain't fumble.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snapped it in the shotgun. Look out! Man, did he pay for it?
Good hit.
As he got rid of the ball.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. No choice but to get rid of it. It'll be 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and...
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout on the field, 2:03 remaining. The defense trying to manipulate that clock and maximize the time with the 2-minute timeout coming up. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway. The defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Manning. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And now the Comets will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Right down the middle. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Looking for a man. It's Bentley. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Jordan. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, looking for a man. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the road in a hostile environment in a 2-minute situation. They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game.
God.
We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Takes the knee, and the perfect season is still alive. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, Getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, he fast. All right, Lockett, I see you. Damn. 2 TDs, 11 receptions, 160 yards. Colvin, 6 receptions, 107 yards, 1 TD. He was spreading that ball around. He threw to 9 different people. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Spread that ball around. 11 catches, 8, 6, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1.